Hello and welcome to Uncle Matt's Online Academy. In today's lesson, we want to talk about ecological pyramids or pyramids. This is part of our discussion on ecology or ecosystem. And when we are talking about ecological pyramids, we mean a graph that looks like a pyramid that we use to show how organisms feed or the feeding relationship among organisms in a given ecosystem. That is what we call ecological pyramids. We've talked about food web and food chain. Another way of representing the way organisms feed in in an ecosystem is what we call ecological pyramids. We have three types of ecological pyramids. We have pyramid of number, pyramid of biomass, and pyramid of energy. Now let's talk about pyramid of number. Pyramid of number. Pyramid of number talks about pyramid of number talks about it shows the number of organisms that are present in a given trophic level. We've mentioned trophic level when we started our discussion on ecosystem. We talked about the producers, the consumers, and all that. So there are different trophic levels. So the number of organisms that are available in each trophic level is what we call the pyramid of number. We find out that the more the energy that is available for each trophic level, the more the number of organisms that will be there. We know that the energy is more available to the producers than other organisms. Therefore, we expect to have more producers in an ecosystem. In any ecosystem, you expect to have more producers there than tertiary and primary consumers. So this relationship showing the number of organisms that are present in a given ecosystem is what we call pyramid of number. We represent it using a graph that looks like a pyramid, and because the producers they are the largest, they always take the bottom of the ecological pyramid. That is, they are always put at the bottom, and then the more we go up to the tertiary consumer, the lesser the number of organisms there. So we expect to have something like this. Now, if this level represents producers, at this level, the primary consumer, the energy will decrease, primary consumer. Then at the secondary consumer, the energy will decrease again, secondary consumer, and then the tertiary consumer. So the more we go up to the tertiary consumers, the lesser the energy available and the lesser the number of organisms that are available in each trophic level. So this is what we call pyramid of number. I say that pyramid of number represents the number of organisms that are available at each at each trophic level. Now, pyramid of biomass. The pyramid of biomass shows the weight or the weight mass of the organisms that are available in a given ecosystem or community. The weight of the organism. So if it is possible for us to weigh the organisms, the weight of the organisms that are present in a given community or in a given ecosystem, the total weight of the organisms there is what we call the pyramid of biomass. So we also represent it using pyramid, and is also energy that determines it. We also see that the more we go up, the lesser the number, the lesser the weight of the organisms. So as we are going up, the weight of the organisms will keep decreasing until we get to the tertiary consumer. So this actually looks like this. So we have producers, just like the pyramid of number, only that this one is now talking about weight of the organisms that are available in each trophic level, while the pyramid of number is talking about number of organisms that are available in each trophic level. Now we have the pyramid of energy. In pyramid of energy, we are talking about the food that is available at each trophic level, or the energy itself that is available at each trophic level. So we also have the pyramid. Then we know that the primary consumers, they have the highest level of energy, so we expect the producers to be here with their highest level of energy. And then as we're also going up to the tertiary consumer, the energy available for each of the trophic level gets decreasing. So this represents the pyramid of energy. This one is talking about the energy of food that is available for each trophic level. The producers, they have the highest amount of food available for them from the sun, because they tap energy directly from the sun, so they have highest amount of energy. Then the primary consumers, they are next to the producers in terms of energy availability, and then the secondary consumers, then before the tertiary consumers. The tertiary consumers are always looking hungry, like lion. They find a way to eat once in a while because food is not always available for them. If you check lion, they eat once in a while because food is not always available for these animals to eat, or energy is not always available for them, and they're always small in number, and even their weights, if you check the total number of weights of the organisms in the tertiary consumers, they are also very small compared to the primary, secondary consumers and the producers. So this is it about the ecological pyramids, and I believe that you can differentiate between these three different types of ecological pyramids, and also explain what the ecological pyramid means. So if you are given some organisms to represent using ecological pyramid, what you do is for you to find which one are the producers, which one are the primary consumers, which one are secondary consumers, which one are tertiary consumers, and which one are tertiary consumers. So you put all of them, then the bottom of the pyramid, you put the producers. So if you have grass, you put the grass here. If you have caterpillar feeds directly on grass, so it is a primary consumer, so you put caterpillar here. If you have something like bird, you can put it as a secondary consumer that eats caterpillar, bird. Then if you have if you have something like lion, you can put it here. Lion as a tertiary consumer. So when you are giving organisms, you know how they feed, how they depend on each other to eat, then and you know the level you are going to put them to form your pyramid of numbers or pyramid of biomass or pyramid of energy. I believe that this lesson is very clear. Thank you.